Hi guys! So as you probably noticed, I've been using a different sort of method of filming in basically every video. I have not found the one I like. Right now I'm filming myself with my normal camera, just on video mode. So we're going to see how this works and if the audio and visuals actually match up and all that. So anyway, hi! I was delighted to see Lizzie and Jesse's video this week. They were both great. I mean, I wanted Lizzie's to be longer, of course, but I was very happy to see your faces. So, it's been a while, and yet I think I'm wearing the same shirt as in my last video. But we're going to disregard that, because I've worn a lot of shirts since then. I just came back to this one. Apparently it's my filming shirt. Anyway, I'm right in between lots of random stuff today. Later on, I'm going to go to a dinner with the Chinese Interest Association, so that'll be fun. Although it's a little annoying that for some reason 3 groups invited me to come to a dinner at this restaurant, The Edge, same night, tonight. The InterVarsity group and the Chinese Interest Association and my floor are all having dinners there at the same time tonight, and I'm basically just going to the one that invited me first, but it's going to be awkward since the restaurant will be full of people who I should be sitting with. Anyway, yeah, let's see, lots of fun stuff has happened since I last talked to you guys. Classes have been interesting still, definitely interesting, difficult. I suck at Chinese. I think I said that before, but I will say it again. Or at least understanding and speaking it is really, really hard. But I have decided to start going to tutoring. They have, almost every evening they have tutoring that you can just go to with like students who are in more advanced classes, so I'm definitely going to do that and hopefully get better. And part of the reason that I'm really interested in doing this is that here's a academical thing. It's not a word, but I was thinking about how I'm doing like core China and I'm taking like Chinese, and I have to take Chinese for like at least 3 semesters and stuff. And I was thinking how I want to major in peace and conflict studies. That's what I'm thinking so far. And for that you need to like focus on a geographical area, and I was thinking like Southeast Asia is what I'm most interested in. And then I was like, a lot of the classes I would be taking for that would overlap with like a lot of just sort of like studies of East Asia and like Southeast Asia. And I was realizing, I was looking at all the possible majors, and I was like, if I'm doing this P-Con and I'm like learning Chinese, I could really easily like minor or even like double major in P-Con and Asian studies. And like so many of the classes in that major just look really interesting. So I think it could match up really well. And so now I'm kind of excited because I'm like, this could be something like a plan, a life plan. And I really want to like do this study in China, like going to Peking University, and it's like, I'm very excited. That could be where I study abroad. Of course, the downside to all this is that I actually do need to know Chinese well if I'm going to be doing all this, and that looks like a scary proposition. It's so hard. Anyway, yeah, midterms are coming up, as I'm sure they are for all of us. I have 3 this next week. 2 on the same day, and 1 like in the same couple of days. So 3 of my midterms are in like a week from now, less than a week. And I'm kind of freaking out, because as I said, Chinese is hard, and for my FSAT, Moments in World Drama, it'll be like trying to remember where these quotes came from for these different group tragedies, where they're from, and then like talking about them and being all deep. And then I have my IR midterm, which is what I'm most worried about. In fact, I am going to go study with one of my friends and my loft mentor later today. I'm going to go over to her house thing and get her to help me study and figure out how to prepare for this test, because it's all really dry theories that I'm having such a hard time remembering and understanding. So hopefully she'll be able to help me study and get ready for this test. And there's also a big paper due the week after that. Thankfully, all I have to do is study for these tests. I have to study for these tests, but that's it. I don't really have any other work. So yeah. Moving on to more fun things. A long time ago now, I signed up for a bunch of different like groups and organizations and stuff, but not a lot of them have like had a lot of meetings or anything. I went to one the other day though, which is like Oxfam, so it's like fighting hunger and homelessness, and it seems like it could be a pretty cool group. I mean, obviously they're just starting out, so they're just sort of talking about ideas for fundraisers, so far it's kind of interesting, but hopefully it'll get, better. Going to a few of these sorts of advocacy groups has made me feel like I really would like to, maybe not this year, but I would really like to start a Level 146 task force here. I think that would be really awesome, and I'm thinking that maybe sophomore year, I'll try to create a task force. Yeah, that's a thought. I'm really hoping that that could work out, but it seems like it would be a whole lot of work, so I'm a little bit scared. But let's see. Also, the Chinese Interest Association has met once, and they're also talking about just sort of events they want to put on and everything. And I don't really know how those sorts of groups are going to be in the upcoming weeks. We're just going to basically talk about different fundraisers we're going to put on, and then we're going to work to put them on, and then we're going to have them. I don't know. I don't really know how these things work. But yeah, also the tutoring, I signed up a bunch of tutoring programs, and none of them have been able to start yet, so I'm really wishing that this tutoring would start happening. That would be really fun. Oh well. And then, so CCF, Colgate Christian Fellowship, it's been so cool. That's what I've been really involved in for a while now. And it's, we have small group meetings every week, and so we've had 3 of those so far, and it's freshman girls study, and there's 2 sophomores who kind of lead the discussion. But it's really cool. I really like the girls in the group. I don't know them really well yet. There's a couple girls that I'm definitely friends with, and I want to hang out with them more. And then there's some more of them where I like them, but we haven't really had much chances to hang out a lot. But I really like the study so far, and I joined the worship team, so it's been really cool to have this extra time to practice with some of the people in the group and just sing the songs and go over stuff. So I like being on the worship team. I like helping to lead the songs and everything when we have worship nights. And they're always a really cool combination of singing and prayer, and it's been really nice. And yeah, CCF related also, we had our fall retreat, I think. We have a big retreat coming up later, expedition, so it's a huge InterVarsity New York thing. But we also had our own little retreat where we went to this church, which is only a 5-minute drive from here, and it was the whole CCF fellowship. And it was really cool because we stayed overnight, and we got to have worship time, and we sang, and we prayed by ourselves, and then we had some time to sort of choose someone we didn't know from the group and talk to them about their journey with God, and it was really powerful, and it was really cool. And we also did a lot of fun games, of course, decorated cakes and played charades and made s'mores, and we played 2.5 hours of Ninja, and let me just say, I won 6 of the 7 games. Totally dominated. Of course, I was amazingly sore for 2 days afterwards. I pulled a muscle in my back, and my arms and shoulders were so sore for a full 2 days. So yeah, stretch before you ninja. It was worth it though, just very painful. But that retreat was particularly awesome because my roommate came along. I just invited her to come with me, and she said she was interested, so she came, and it was really cool because I think she did feel sort of awkward at times, but she was really open with me with what felt weird to her or what sort of offended her. But then I sort of was able to talk to her about it, and she really I felt like she could sort of see where I was coming from, and all that sort of thing. And a lot of it was really, she said that parts of it she really enjoyed, and there was when we were having worship times, obviously she didn't know the songs and stuff, but she said she was really struck by everyone's passion while we were singing, the way everyone was so like just wrapped up in the songs, and said it really hit her. So that is really cool. I've been able to have some really cool conversations with her, and she's really open and really interested, and we're really honest with each other, and it's really, really nice. So I'm so excited for that. If you want to be like praying for her, that'd be awesome. I know I am. And yeah, another CCF event we had just recently is we had a guy come who's like a painter speaker, and he did this like repaint Jesus thing, and he talked about like all the misconceptions people can have about Jesus because of the wrong way that Christians present him. And so he's talking about like getting down to like repainting Jesus for the people around us, like showing his love and reflecting his love in the true way that Jesus is, and like doing that locally with people like our friends here, and doing it globally through Compassion, which I'm sure you've all heard of, the organization Compassion. And I actually decided to start sponsoring a kid through Compassion because it seems like such a cool organization. I know we already do some through World Vision, but I think I'm going to do this. So I'm really excited about that. I probably should have called my parents about it, but they'd probably know now because you're probably watching this. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing that. So it was a really cool event. I really liked that. He did this really cool picture like of Jesus where he painted it, and you're like, what is that? And then he flipped it upside down, and you're like, whoa. So anyway, that was really awesome. There's also been like a lot of just random events that Colgate has put on in the past like couple of weeks. I've done things like we had like laser tag and this like capture the flag in the dark kind of thing where it was like pitch black and we're trying to find the other person's flashlight flag thing. Anyway, that was fun. Did that with some of my friends in the dorm. And I go to the farmer's market like every weekend. We have this farmer's market like in Saturday mornings, and I've been there like every week, and it's so much fun because it's like a huge amount of stalls, and I always buy stuff I probably shouldn't be buying. But yeah, and then this last week they had like this chocolate festival because apparently a train broke down and spilled tons of chocolate here a long time ago. So they celebrate that. But oddly enough, there's really not a ton of chocolate involved, and that was a major letdown. But it was still really fun. And so yeah, that's always sort of a fun thing to do on the weekends. What else happened? It's kind of all like the stuff I've actually gone to have fun at, but oftentimes like in the evening I'll be like studying or whatever, but then I'll like go out into the common room and I'll study and talk to my friends out there, because I have sort of there's like a group of people on my floor who like we're all friends, and it's really cool. I really love them. They're all really cool people, and we like hang out and chat in the common rooms, and then we've had like multiple movie nights, a lot of movie nights, which have been really great. We'll like break out all this food and just watch a movie. And the other night we were like people were playing my guitar and we were singing and stuff, and it was really fun. So yeah, we had some great times like that on our floor, and we'll be like the crowd hanging out and like talking whatever, and then we'll just be like watching the drunk people come in, and we're like, hey guys, Thursday night, how you feeling? But it's really fun. I found like some really cool like sober people on my floor, which have been great to hang out with. So yeah, life has been good. I'm really looking forward to my fall break coming up. Right after like my midterms, the 8th through the 11th we have off, so I'm going home, and that's really, really great. I'm really looking forward to that. But I have been loving my time here, and I guess the only thing I wish is that I were getting more sleep, because when I lose sleep I start to feel kind of like very tired physically and emotionally, like, oh, can I just go home? This is too difficult. I need to just go home. I'm tired. But probably if I get more sleep, that would help that feeling, because I mean I love people and my classes are cool, and yeah, it's been good. But I'm looking forward to break. I don't know if any of you are going home over that weekend. Tell me if you are. because if you are, we are obviously hanging out. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys sometime. I always love seeing your videos, and I am ridiculously sad that I can't come to Apple Day. It's one of those times where I hate being in the middle of New York. It's just, it can be a bummer at times. But yeah, I hope you have a good time, and I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye!